Hi everyone, Robert Villanueva here. Today I want to talk to you about being intentional. What is intentional? Well, basically being in a position where you are intently listening to a conversation. You are intently being in a position to understand what is taking place. Versus what most realtors, what will they do? They'll just go through the motions. You find yourself, you start your week off, it's Monday morning, and next thing you know, it's Friday afternoon, you go, what the heck happened this week? Were you being intentional? Now, where is this going to show up? Let's start off when you're prospecting. The question is, are you being intentional when prospecting? Are you listening to what they're telling you? Or are you being like a typical realtor where you're focused on social media? You're focused on what am I going to make for dinner? You're focused on what's going on with the kids. You're focused on all of these things that have nothing to do with what is the task on hand. When you're on the phone prospecting, you're at the door knocking, you need to be in a position where you are intently listening. Ideally, you have a version of a script. Obviously, you all know that I'm a Mike Ferry coach, and I personally prefer the scripts and staying on task with those scripts. Now, I hear about it all the time, and I don't want to go too much on a tangent about the scripts, but the scripts are nothing more than just putting you in a position where you're having a controlled conversation. Once you have those scripts internalized, it allows you the opportunity to no longer, what am I going to think or say next? What is it that I'm supposed to be asking next? Because if you internalize them, you can be in a position where you are now asking a question. However, now you are intently listening to what is taking place. Because sometimes the response may not even be in the form of a word. When you ask a person, how about yourself? When are you planning on moving? And the response you get is well, no, we're not really thinking about making a move. The average realtor is going to hear and say, well, they said they're not thinking about making a move. However, a top realtor, professional real estate agent is going to hear that hesitation because you're listening intently. And when you listen intently, you're going to hear some of those subtleties. The other thing is that when you are going through your telephone prospecting, your door knocking, are you being intentional on setting an appointment? Or are you being like the other realtor, which is just simply saying nothing more than, well, I made a contact, there we go. I want you to be in a position where you are intently listening to what the situation is on hand. I also want you to be in a position where you're visualizing the setting of that appointment, getting to the finish line of that conversation so that you can set that appointment. The other thing is I want you to, if you're door knocking as an example, have you ever visualized your sign before you're heading to that door? Are you being that intentional? Can you visualize, am I going to put the sign here? Am I going to put the sign there? How about when you're on the computer, you're on social media, you're doing all of these other things while you're prospecting. Are you more focused as to with what's in front of you, which is that, of course, the conversation you should be having? Or is it the, oh my gosh, look at John got a new car. Oh my gosh, look at Sally just did her hair. Focus on that task on hand. Now, the other thing we get distracted with is all kinds of random things that take place. When you're prospecting, are you, paying bills? Are you setting appointments on, other things that you have to be doing? I want you to be intentional. Do not go through the motions. Every single question we ask as professional realtors, we ask for the purpose of one thing, and that is seeking to understand. And I want you to be intentional every time you ask a question, because the intent of asking that question is to find people that are motivated so that you can get that appointment. So I'm going to ask you, and for that matter, ask yourself, am I being intentional? Robert Villanueva, as always, I'll see you at the top.